Hi everyone, this is Janet. I wanted to do another quick video and show you my latest mini that I just completed today. But first of all, I want to show you the paper pack that is the main paper I used in this mini. It is from DCWV and it's their glitter stack. I love the paper in this kit, in this paper stack. It's different patterns and it has glitter on it, and it's just perfect for the mini that I wanted to do. So let me get to the mini and show you what I've done. My mini is oval shaped and the title of it is Sweet and Sassy. I connected the mini together with a ring and I adhered some ribbons to it. The colors coordinate with all the pages in this mini. So let's get started. This is, as I said, this is the front cover, and I chose a deep purple for it because of the paper that I used on both sides. The title I made out of regular cardstock, and I used a font from my computer, and it says Sweet and Sassy. I had a flower pattern that I used to make these two flowers from the papers in the paper stack, and I edged them with silver glitter. In the center I took just a regular circle punch and put a green circle down with a little mini flower in the center. I also used a paper doily underneath, and then I edged the paper doily with a string of pearls. On here, I also put a green bling butterfly. Behind the flowers, I added some feathers and some strands of pearls. Along the edge, I added some lace. You will notice in my minis, a lot of lace, a lot of pearls, flowers, and feathers. The first page here, again, is the deep purple. And I cut in half an oval I made with the one pattern paper that I used and adhered it down. And I'm using it as a pocket. And across the edge of the pocket, I put some lace and then some clear beads. For inside the pocket, I made two tags. Let me take them out and show them to you. The one tag is from some of the paper in the stack, with a little green circle and a bright purple butterfly. And journaling can be done on the back. This tag is like a little open booklet made with some of the pattern paper in the stack, and up in the corner is a dimensional butterfly. And here's plenty of room for a picture here, and journaling can be done in the tags. Let me stick those back in here real quick. This page I chose a bright orange cardstock, and the pattern paper I used for here on the edge is a striped with orange and blues and greens, and it has glitter on it as well. I outlined it with a strand of pearls, and underneath I placed another paper doily. On here is one of my homemade flowers. In my last video, I showed you some of my homemade flowers. This is another one with bright orange ribbon, a white pearl in the center, and then some feathers in the back. You'll notice another bling butterfly that's in like a burnt orange, and a sticker down here of a bouquet of flowers and another butterfly. I left plenty of room here for some pictures. This page here is the opposing side, and it too is in orange, and I titled this page Beautiful, and I'll explain at the end of the video why I have these titles in here. This pattern paper here does have orange in it, as well as white and two shades of blue and some green, and I made a large flower with it, and I cut it in half. I put half the flower here and the other half I put up here. Again, another one of my homemade flowers. I took two paper flowers that I had purchased, and I put one of my lacy flowers on top. I added a prima flower here with a turquoise bead in the center. And then behind it, I have 2 strands of pearls and again some more feathers. Another bling butterfly that's in blue. And again, it is edged in the lace. Over here, I have another page that I chose a light blue background and 2 patterned papers that I cut for the edge. One is just the background, and then the other pattern paper I used for a pocket. I outlined the pocket with lace and clear pearls, and then I also outlined the oval in lace as well. Inside I have a tag that I made, and it's mounted on the plain blue, and then the 2 pattern papers mounted on top, and another one of my homemade flowers that's in turquoise with 2 kinds of feathers and some string of pearls. There's plenty of room for journaling on the back and plenty of room for some pictures. Here's the back of that. The pattern paper, I just covered the whole back here with the pattern paper. The title of this page is Determined. In the corner here, I added another piece of the paper doily. These 2 flowers I purchased at the dollar store, and I cut the stems off, added their leaves on the back, and adhered them to the corner here on top of the doily. And then I added one of my homemade flowers here that's a green ribbon with a little button in the center. And here I added, it's from an old necklace where you can put the pictures inside. I added that, and some little tiny pictures can be put in there. There's plenty of room for pictures here. This page here has a special title, and it's called Social Butterfly. And the reason I've titled this Social Butterfly is this album I have made for my daughter. And when she was a little girl in kindergarten and 1st grade, she was known as a social butterfly because of how friendly she is. I took these 2 pattern papers and put them together because the colors are the same. The patterns are just different, and I thought they went really well together. Over here in the corner, I have one of my homemade flowers. It's again lace with a pink pearl in the center, some feathers in the background. Up here, I added another butterfly. This butterfly has some bling for its body, and on its wings is made out of musical sheets. And that is very good because my daughter is very musically inclined. She plays several instruments and she sings as well. I outlined this page also with some clear beads, clear pearls, as well as this one over here, the lace and the pearls on both. And then finally on the back, I left it rather plain, plenty of room for pictures. I try to leave room on all my pages for plenty of pictures. I may have one of my homemade flowers here. It's a pink ribbon with little tiny flowers from the dollar store, a green leaf in the back, and an off brown, it's like a soft brown feather. Up here is an old earring. It's very old. It belonged to my mother-in-law. I have her old jewelry box, and this is just not something I would wear, but I thought it would go perfectly on here because it can remind my daughter of her Mam. And then around, I also added the lace all the way around. So this is my Sweet and Sassy mini album, and as I said, I've made it for my daughter. My daughter is very sweet, and she can be a little sassy too, but it's a good sassy. But she's my little social butterfly, and I hope she enjoys this album because I enjoyed making it for her. I appreciate your comments. I look forward to them, and I want to thank you very much for watching my video. Bye-bye.